Goeiedag! Good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And earlier today, I put up a video about this ridiculous suggestion that South African citizens cannot get a gun license if they want the gun to protect themselves and their family. Now, what I've got here is a video from the fellow who runs Genocide Watch. He's the president of Genocide Watch, and he was just talking in the last couple of days about this very subject. And he's warned South African citizens, regardless of what your government are trying to impose on you, do not disarm. Because this, if they disarm you, that's the last level of a genocide. Because you don't have guns, you don't have a way to protect yourselves. They can send in their government cronies, the cadres, and you're like sheep to the slaughter. Do not disarm. I'm going to play you that video now. And please, guys, understand that the world is watching what is going on in South Africa, and the world is getting more and more disturbed by the way the fake news, the mainstream media, are distorting the facts. And thankfully, we have the LovingLifeTV.com channel where we are not going to be censored by big tech. So please, if you haven't already done so, just type in LovingLifeTV.com in your address bar at the top of your web browser, register there, and come and join us, because we are going to be spilling the beans about what is happening in South Africa without big tech, Google, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, censoring us. Please remember to subscribe to Loving Life on YouTube in the interim. We are transitioning to our own platform, but we're still on YouTube. Please remember to register on LovingLifeTV.com, which is our future. It's going to be the most important and biggest independent source of news and views on South Africa online. And please like this video, please share this video, and above all, please, especially if you're in South Africa, please stay safe. Bye for now.
This kind of, I think, local opposition is the most important. It's the first line of defense against genocide is local. In other words, I believe that people here in South Africa have got to fight back against these people. And I think it is happening already. You have to fight back using the courts, using the political system, using the everything you have. And I know this is going to sound perhaps incendiary, and I don't mean it to be. But for God's sake, do not disarm. Do not disarm. You know, in our Second Amendment in our U.S. Constitution, we recognized that the final defense against tyranny is self-defense. And so, in spite of all the laws that they may pass, do not disarm. I'm not in favor at all of any kind of race war. Believe me, that would be the worst. My son was a U.S. Marine, and he saw war. And what he's told me since coming back from it is that war is the worst solution for all human problems. And I'm hoping that that will never happen here, of course. I'm hoping also, though, that through the very, very intelligent organization of groups like this one, like TAU and other, organizations here in South Africa, you will be able to fight back against the communist ideology that seems to be still out, and it's still here in South Africa. It's extraordinary to me that it is. I mean, I've seen how communism has failed in so many places. Everywhere you go, communism has failed. But apparently the people here who are communists don't get it. So what will be done? Well, I don't know for sure exactly what would be done in terms of military intervention. Hopefully it would never come to that. But what I would hope is this, and in fact F.W. de Klerk himself said this to me yesterday. He said, bring as much pressure on your government as you can to get them to bring pressure on the African National Congress and on the current leaders of South Africa as you did on us during apartheid, to stop these forces, to stop what is happening now in South Africa. I thought that was the best advice I had heard.